guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we're building a house, a big house for a family, and it's got kind of like a country vibe. It's not really a farmhouse, but it's definitely got a country vibe to it. It's inspired off a building I saw on one of the many estate websites that I look up now and then, and I just really liked it, so I took inspiration from that. The facade is like it's based off that building, but the rest is me, so I do hope you enjoy this build because I had a lot of fun doing it. It was different from other stuff I've done before. Like it's still a family house, but in itself it was different because it has like a funny color scheme. The facade, or actually the entire building, has funny color scheme. One that I've never used before. It's kind of like orange-ish. I don't know, some weird color, but it does look a bit strange right now. Trust me, it'll all come together at the end, or when we're done with the exterior. I really did like building this house, and I just can totally imagine having a family living here. So yeah, how many rooms did I make? I made possibly a parent's bedroom, a teenage bedroom, a children's bedroom, and a toddler one, possibly for 2 toddlers actually. So they'll have 4 kids and 2 adults, I think. But yeah, so you can do whatever. If you download it, you can do whatever you want with it. If you want there to be just grown-ups living here, you can do that. I don't mind, as long as you don't re-upload my buildings. I don't mind what you do with them. You can change it to pink if you want to, and I'd be okay with it. So but yeah, so we're just painting the exterior now, and you'll see now that it's got kind of a funny color scheme. You have to get used to it, I think. But I honestly, it all comes together at the end. I promise you this. If you're not the biggest fan of orange, maybe not, but I do feel like they fit together in the end, to me at least. But yeah, it doesn't have the wildest landscaping in the front. It's meant to be like a just plain grass field, to be honest. I didn't feel like a big load of bushes and flowers fit this building. I just want it to be like a bit here and there, and then what am I doing? Okay. It's like, why are you removing those windows? Okay. I just want it to be like simple, basically. So, and I should really try to, I want to use that not solid door, 3 field, no, I don't know what it's called, but that big door, but I just never remember how to do it, because I tend to keep like a 4 square for the front door, if you get what I mean, like a wall with 4 squares. That one takes 3, so it has to be 5, but I just forget. But it's fine, we'll get to it eventually. Someday I'll get to use it. I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird today as well. I've mentioned this in my last speed build video. I am pre-recording a lot today. It's Saturday for me. But I do have a few teeth problems, which makes it a bit painful for me to talk for too long. So if I do sound a bit weird, I'm sorry about that. I just I'm trying. I really miss recording, and it's been a week and I don't care. I'm gonna take the pain. As long as it's not like overly too much, I'm actually okay with it, so it's fine. But yeah, so we're just getting, I think we're just getting the exterior of the building finished, and then we're starting with the little landscaping that I do please. I had so many issues taking screenshots of this building afterwards, because there was like on this lot, right on this lot, it's like in the upper east quarter or neighborhood of Willow Creek, the same neighborhood as the Goth house is in. And in front of this house during the day in the Sims world, there are bees, like huge bees in front of the house. So whenever I took a screenshot of it, you could see this gigantic bee in front of the house, and it just frustrated me so much. So I had some issues with that, but I just chose to ignore it at the end. It was it was fine. I just got a little bit, the bees in this game are huge. I mean, if I saw that bee in real life, I would probably run away crying. I'm not afraid of bugs, but this bee was big. It was huge, guys. It was huge. The floor planning is a bit weird in this building. It has sort of like a long corridor, which I turn into a hangout area, like a little nook, I guess you'd call it. But it works. Honestly, it works. Well, in my opinion, it works. You might not feel the same way about it, but in my opinion, it works. So, and I think I skipped the landscape. Oh, not landscaping. I think I skipped the floor planning as well because, you know, it's not very interesting to watch. If you guys want me to include it, just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try to see what I can do about it. It probably won't be the entire floor planning because it takes a while because I put up walls and then I delete them again, but I can include some of it if you want to. So I just don't want my videos to be like, if I hadn't cut out a lot of stuff in this video, it would have ended up being 40 minutes and it's already 24, I think, 25 possibly, so it is a bit long, but yeah. Anyways, so we're just doing the rest of the landscaping. I wanted there to be a hangout area. Yeah, they do have their own pool, but I also wanted there to be a hangout area for the family outside because I like my hangout areas. And I wanted there to be a play thing for children, so they have that monkey jungle bar thingy. I don't know what it's called. I should probably figure that out before I do these voiceovers, but you know me, I just do it and then that's it. If I mess it up, that's it. But yeah, so we're just having a little, it's supposed to look like a sandbox. I don't actually know if Sims can cross that. It's not really a fence. What is it, like it's from Get to Work. I don't know what it's called, but that thing around the sandbox, I don't know if I can cross it. I hope they can, otherwise just delete like a little piece of it and it should be fine, but I don't know. I should probably find out to be honest, because I use quite often and I don't know why I want to change the color of the water because that would be weird. Should just stick to that blue one. Good. Yeah, so floor planning done. I've made sure, so let's see. Okay, yeah. There's a room for the grown-ups, the adults, and a teenager, which she has a very, I say she, I think it's purple, that's why I say she, I don't know. The teen has a very grown-up room, but, I mean, you can put in some posters or something, and it would be fine. Oh, they have the coolest hangout area upstairs, actually, with the TV, but they also have like a, what's it called? Football table. One of those. I used to love playing that so much. I had one in my room when I lived at home. I had two rooms right next to each other, so it's like my bedroom, and then I had a room with my TV and my music instruments, and then this football table thing, and I love playing it so much. I miss playing it. You can find in Denmark, there's a lot of bars and they have them, but I haven't actually found one over here. Not yet. They do have ping pong one place. I love ping pong too. Table tennis. It's great. Okay, anyways, sorry. We're doing, making the, well, now we're making the kitchen, but we were making the home study or office. I found out I like putting offices in my buildings, even though, you know, the Sims can't actually work from home like that. They don't really get, like, visitors. But I do like the look it gives, the feel it gives to the building. Like, we have this big mansion, so we need to have a home office so these people can come talk to us, and I'm so important that I can work from home. That's not meant in a negative way. If you have a parent who does that, I envy. Well, I work from home as well. Anyways, okay, let's move on. There's nothing wrong with working from home. I wish now, looking back at this building, I do change one of those chairs to a high chair for the toddlers, or two of them to high chairs for the toddlers, but I wish I'd put down a bench on one side of it. I haven't done that yet, but I saw someone on Toddler do that and it looked really cute. So I wish I'd done that, and maybe I'll do that in another build. You can, by the way, if you got any suggestions for buildings you want to see me build, leave a comment in the comment section below. I am away for some of this month. What day is it today? I'm away for some of August, and I have a lot of buildings and also cast videos ready for you guys, and I hope I can manage to have my Let's Play going as well while I'm gone, but I'll be so up for suggestions when I come back. Like, go crazy. Go ham in the comment section. Leave those suggestions down there. And also, I have to sneeze right now. Please don't. No sneeze attack, please. What are we doing? I'm pretty sure I gave them a barbecue area outside, because, you know, I like barbecues. But I don't actually remember that well. I had so much fun building this, though. It was just, I don't know. I just had, like, it has a country-esque vibe on the inside, the interior. Like those counters from Parenthood game pack are the most versatile counters they could ever have made. Give us more of those. Like you can use them for a city building, you can use them for a country building, you can just use them for a tutor building. Like they just fit anything, and I love it. I love them. I've used them way too much. You guys know this, but it's just, yeah. Also, they have a nice, they have a lot of different swatches, and I like all of them. So this one may be a little bit too pale, but I think it works fine with the wallpaper and also the flooring. So I think it works. But you can totally change it if you don't like it. Like if you want the darker brown one, you can change it to that. If you want the blue one, you can totally change it to that. I love the blue one. So you have my permission. But yeah, I do like this kitchen. Also, some of you guys maybe don't know that lamp is very yellow. Yes, but you can change it if you click it in live mode. How would you pronounce that? Live or live mode? Live mode. Oh no, anyways, you can change it in that mode. So just click it, and then it's like something, set color and intensity, I think, and then you can just change it to white. So it doesn't look that yellow, because I, like the majority of people here, I don't like yellow lights. Like they just make everything look a little bit dirty to me. So you can totally change it if you want to. It's fine with me. This is the adults' rooms, the parents or foster parents or whatever they are, parents. It's very neutral. I don't think I changed the color scheme after this, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't think so. Maybe I changed it to gray, or was it just gray right before? I was looking away. I don't know. A little vanity table for the mom or the dad if he likes to wear nail polish. I mean, he can use it too. It's fine. Some men wear nail polish. They're mostly musicians, so because it's good for your nails if you wear a nail polish. Like it protects them. I've heard. I should know, but I think so. So yeah, some men wear nail polish, and that's totally fine. But yeah, there's a vanity table. There are 2 wardrobes and a little bookshelf, and it's all good. It's all good. And I like putting clutter in my builds, so you'll see that. And also candles. Okay. Oh, see, he has a little bit of a perfume or cologne for the dad here, I think. I made bigger bathrooms than I usually do, so both the teen and also the parents here will have a, what's it called? It's not a bubble bath, maybe. Like the big triangle one, that one. Is that called a bubble bath? Perhaps jacuzzi, hot tub, maybe, something like that. They both have that one, and I am jealous. I would love one, and just spend an hour in it every day. That would be great. So relaxing. Just put on a face mask and then just sit there and just soak it all in. That would be awesome. That actually sounds really good right now. It will probably help on my migraine as well. But yeah, so I also really like those counters. I have a problem using them in kitchens because I feel like they look a little bit too modern for me, but I have an apartment building coming out like in a long time from now because I'm preparing a lot for this month because I don't know when I'll come back to Scotland actually, because if this tooth thing is terrible, then I might have to stay in Denmark a little bit longer. So I'm trying to stay ahead of schedule because I can't record in Denmark. So but I'll miss YouTube so much. I really enjoy this. But yeah, but I do use those in a kitchen at some point, so you'll see that. If you're it's just hype it up. It's just a counter anyways. So the teens room, she does have a few teenage like things like this, the mirror with the, okay, I love that mirror myself, the one with the lights on it, and I'm not a teen, but it has a teen feel to it, but I just like it. I would love that one for myself. Also because I don't have a full body mirror here, and I haven't seen my whole body for like a year. I'm worried. You guys know that. I tend not to worry about it too much. If I gain weight, that's that. I can lose it again. It's not a problem. I'm fine with that. But I do like to. We're all a bit vain when we go outside and we put on clothes and stuff. It's nice to just check if everything's fine in the mirror, you know. So But you know, okay, totally sidetracked. I use those pillow chairs in every build I do, and I love them. They're cute. So I'm pretty sure I don't end up using that rug though, because I feel like it's a little bit too much. That one is very difficult to use. If you do like a black-white build and put it in, you may feel like it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much, too intense all of a sudden. Among all this black-white, but if you use it in a color build, it's really difficult to get the color scheme to work. So what to do? But I really want to use it at some point because I do like that swatch. But just not for this one. For this one, I feel like it's weird, rock on carpet. I don't know, does that work? I don't know. Also, I think it's cool that I leave one of the pillow chairs, ottomans, whatever you want to call them, purple, while the other one is black, because I wanted one of them to be purple, but I felt like it was too much when both of them were purple, so I thought it was a nice touch, but it's very generic, very standard. But yeah, so this is her bathroom, and obviously this is a very spoiled teen because she has a huge bathroom, but maybe she has a lot of sleepovers and they all need to do a lot of makeup in the... See, I'm just assuming it's a girl who lives here. I built this for a girl, I don't know. Maybe we're just gonna say that they spend a lot of time in the bathroom doing makeup. Who knows? Perhaps. To be honest, anything could live here. I don't know. If you took out a few things, you could probably make it look like a boy's room as well. It's very non-gender specific to me. But anyways, okay, I never know what to do about the hallways. Like, they're so random. It's just you have this room with a wall and another wall, and what do you do with those walls? We really need more like pictures or paintings or posters or something. Like, yeah, we don't have enough. So I just tend to put in a wardrobe because then they can have like gloves and stuff in them. Let's pretend like we have seasons for a second. And also a mirror, because it's nice to just look in the mirror before you leave the house, as you said right before. So, and this is a little nook where you have bookcases and a little couch sitting area. I'm sorry if I just blew into the microphone. I just had to breathe. If you guys don't do voiceovers, they actually require quite a lot from your lungs. I'm just saying. In case you didn't know, I'm just saying. And I love that carpet as well. I don't know. It's from Vampire Game Pack, I think. Probably not. I am so confused because I didn't start playing Sims 4 until we already had 2 expansions out, I think. Both Get to Work and Get Together, and I mix up so many things. Like, I have no idea where... Movie Hangout Stuff Pack, I can recognize that one because it's very, like... It's very, has a look. It's very colorful and they have the same patterns and stuff, but some of the other stuff I'm just confused. The wallpapers from Vampire Pack, they all have beds on them, so that helps, but there's a lot of it that's just I don't know. So it's just, if I mess it up, I'm sorry, but it's just I don't know. I haven't taught myself it yet, so. But this is the TV area upstairs, and I do like this area. They have the table football table, what? Table football table. Is that what it's called? Table football. I think so. Ping pong. No, what's it called? Someone tell me. Either a UK person, Australian, American, Canadian, whatever, where you're from, if you speak English, tell me what's it called, because I don't know. I tried to put that llama game they have into this build, but I just couldn't find room for it, so I'm pretty sure placed a chess table. There we go. Remembered. Nailed it. Anyways, I love that table tennis, table football table. I want one. We just don't have room for it, and I'm pretty sure that nobody wants to play with me. It's so sad. Anyways, the twin toddlers bedrooms. I don't know, I really like making twin toddler bedrooms because a toddler doesn't need much room, so you can fit in an extra bed, you know. Also, I like the thought of the toddler sleeping in the same bed. I don't know, it's comforting. So yeah, I'm just placing 2 high chairs. I tend to forget that when I've already done the kitchen because it's basically the first thing I do in a build. And then I haven't decided if I want a toddler room or a children's room because they sort of have the same size sometimes. So I place the kitchen first, and then I decide I want a toddler room, and then I have to go back and change the height, one of the chairs to a high chair, or two of the chairs to high chairs, and then I just tend to forget. So if you download something from me, there's no high chair, just place a high chair. I'm sorry. My apologies. But yeah, so this room definitely has a country vibe to it. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's the green. Could be the green mixed with yellow, orange, I don't know. And those lights are my life. I want them in real life. I wish I had them, but I don't. It could be cool to have one there's a window in this room where I'm in. I have like this office room for myself, my computer, my setup, and also an electronic drum set behind me. But there's one window and it has like a pole above it. I would love to have fairy lights wrapped around that pole. It would be great. Oh, I feel like it would give a great look. I don't know. I just like fairy lights. They remind me of Christmas, and Christmas is like awesome. So Christmas is like awesome. I know it sounds like I have a lisp sometimes. I don't. I don't know, my microphone. I don't know how to figure it out. This is nothing. Not that there's anything wrong with having a lisp, but sometimes when I re-listen or re-watch my videos before I release them, I'm just wondering why it sounds like I have a lisp when I don't. It's weird listening to yourself having a lisp. I don't know. Maybe my microphone isn't that good at picking up S sounds. I don't know. But anyways, this is a children's room, obviously, because I said there would be a teen's room, a children's room, and a toddler room. So this is the last bedroom, and I think it's mainly for a girl, but you can change it up a little bit, and it would work for a boy. It's fine. It's fine. It's funny how in this game when we build, we think that some of it is for girls, some of it for boys. When I was younger, I shared my bedroom with my little brother, and it was like non-anything. It was just like, I don't know, it was just not anything. But I do like the thought of building for a certain, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. In this case, I felt like this was more for a girl, but it's very neutral. Again. I don't know. I have a big family apartment coming out, and there'll definitely be a teenage boys room that's very messy, where you'll think that's definitely for teenage boys. And then there's a children's room that's very girly, so I have made those. I'm just saying, it does sometimes, you can make very, very gender specific rooms. It is possible. That again, not saying that girls should play with dolls and boys should play with cars or whatever. I played with Warhammer when I was younger, and it was fun. I actually liked Warhammer a lot. Do any of you guys like Warhammer? I like painting them. I don't know. My brother ended up paying me to paint his Warhammer, even though I kind of lost interest because I started playing computer games and stuff. But he paid me to paint his Warhammer. It was a good business. Because I really liked it. I don't know. I like small details on this stuff. Yeah. But we had a lot of Warhammer, and I don't know. We just had a lot of Warhammer and computer down there. It was great. Good times. So yeah, just fixing the rest of the backyard. I'm sorry, brain fart. I forgot what it was called. I'm blaming it on the migraine. If I say anything weird today, I'm blaming it on the migraine. Even though I say weird stuff every time I record. So maybe I have a migraine every day. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, I think we're going into screenshots in just a second, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover now. And you can download this house off of the gallery. My ID is the same as my YouTube name, so Evelyn Sims. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe and all that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.